you're going to meet people in life that, I was single for 3 years when I first got sober, and it was the best 3 years of my life after being addicted to pain pills for as long as I was. But, I find that even, and I find this in men too, when they disconnect and shut the door on relationships, the other person will immediately, move on, because that person needs people's validation or needs attention or has a void in their life. And if they just learned that the secret in life is, you don't build character by being needy. You build character by being resilient, and you build character, by being in these situations where you face them alone with God. That's how you find out, what you're made of. I've seen this one girlfriend I had in Lockport, as soon as we split up, she moved on, but she really didn't move on, She just was looking for something that I couldn't give her and that nobody can give you, Nobody can make you happy with you. You know what I mean? These things are just temporary little commercials in your life. My high school girlfriend said to me, oh, I can never be single. I always need to be with somebody. And I always find myself, being the opposite. I can't tell you how many times somebody's like, oh, you're 40 something. I go, oh, you'll meet somebody and, it's not too late. And it's like, yeah, I never said that I was struggling to meet people or that I was lonely or anything like that. You can be alone and not be lonely. You know what I mean? You can have a fulfilling life working, I wish more people would spend quality time getting to know themselves, getting to see that, they're strong enough to do whatever it is they need to do on their own with God, not with somebody. All humans eventually, including myself, are going to let you down, So the secret isn't going to get validation from a temporary fuel source. You need to tap into the fuel source that is the Holy Spirit and be, that's why I don't have a television and I don't do a lot of social media and I don't have a lot of outside distractions, because I want to be an antenna for what I'm doing in my life. Like, I want to feel what God's telling me, to feel. And sometimes, and most of the time with outside distractions, the frequency gets jammed up. So, I tell people, just because you're going through relationship crises and stuff like that doesn't mean that the answer isn't to go find somebody else, The answer is to find yourself, and meet yourself and get to know yourself and be comfortable with yourself, because that's where the real resiliency and character and strength and depth of who you are comes from. That's when you can start pouring, wet concrete and making a foundation of what you need in your life and what you don't. There's things that happen in everybody's life that, we absorb more trauma as we get older, and more people need to seek. I wish I would have went to counseling in my early 20s. I wish when I lost my first brother, somebody put me in grief counseling. I wish when I was using I would have thought about, man, maybe I need to talk to somebody and get down to the root cause. What is the root cause, you know, of, your situation? What is causing you to medicate yourself with people, drugs, relationships, vices, and things like that, you know? And they don't ever spend time to work on themselves. What they do is they just find someone that tells them what they need to hear, and it provides them some sort of relief temporarily until till that train runs out of tracks. So you're going to waste time getting involved with someone else and getting all those new feelings for nothing when there's no real concrete foundation. It's just a temporary, it's just like a drug. It's just going to be it's just another band-aid that you're putting on yourself, going and looking for validation from people.